Cool. So, guys, good evening. So, we are live here on a nice, pleasant Saturday evening here in Bombay. And uh, thank you once again, Komel and Anulipi, for being a part of this. So, incidentally, this is my 10th YouTube live session. And this is the fifth one of the league. And I must really admit that it is because of people of like all of you that have actually managed to reach number 10. So I can't thank you all enough.
Congratulations.
Cool. So are you guys excited?
Yes?
Excited and nervous.
So this is Komel's second quiz. He narrowly missed out on the first one, and he has a good chance to get back here. And Anulipi, I'm sure you would have seen glimpses of the past few ones, but if
Yeah.
you haven't, then that's also good in a way.
Yeah. I was in your first one also.
Oh yeah, exactly. Correct. Cool. So let's begin. Cool. So three rounds,
Hmm.
very very simple ones, and we'll start with round one. And any of you want to go first? This time, I'll let me ask in that way.
I don't mind.
Yeah, Anulipi, you go ahead. I think Siddharth Malhotra question is coming.
Yeah, I can go
Cool.
first. No problem. When it's
So
Siddharth Malhotra, any girl will say we can go first.
cool. So people are actually cheering you on. And so Anulipi, round one, Komel also. So you'll get direct questions. The first question will be to you, Anulipi.
Okay.
Uh, you can answer, if you answer directly, you get 10 points.
Hmm.
If you want, you can take a hint.
Hmm.
And if you answer with the help of the hint, you get 5 points. If you
Yeah.
get the answer wrong, it passes to Komel. And if he gets the answer right, he gets 5 points. And we go on in that way.
Got
Cool.
it.
So let's begin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So just a second. Yeah. So let's see what your first question is.
Mm-hmm.
When the Sensex moves up and down, Anulipi, this
Mm.
index tends to climb. It
Okay.
mirrors the state of risk among investors. What index are we talking about over here?
Nifty. Is it the Nifty?
Is this your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. It passes to Komel. Komel, unfortunately, you will not be able to take a hint. Okay. So, would you want to guess?
Yeah, I'll take a guess because I think the question is a little tricky because it says that the Sensex moves up and down and still the index tends to climb. So I believe, and also mirrors the state of risk. So probably it's talking about the volatility index, something of that sort. I feel is the
Fantastic.
one which you're talking
Fantastic,
about.
Komel. Absolutely right. It is the India Volatility Index.
Okay.
And if you guys have been following news lately, because of this whole HPMV scare which was happening,
Hmm.
there was a lot of talk about this index, which actually increased by 15%. So it is the India Volatility Index, and as the question says, it mirrors the state of risk among investors. So, Komel, you get off to a start. You get 5 points because you answered this uh, with the when Anulipi passed it on. So let's see what your next question is, and let's see what it is. Derived from the Portuguese for expert, it is a Hindu and Parsi name meaning a skilled artisan in Gujarati. This word means carpenter, cook, mason, tailor, and teacher in various languages. What occupational surname is this?
I'll take a hint. Abhishek, I'll take a hint.
Okay. So, a very famous CEO in the Tata Group has this surname Komel.
Okay. Okay. I think I think the surname would be and the answer would be Mistri.
Yes, perfectly right. Yes, the answer is Mistry.
Perfect.
And very, very interesting, origin of this whole surname. And the person who we were referring to was Cyrus Mistry.
Right.
Cool. So fantastic. So you get 5 points again because you took a hint. And Anulipi,
Yeah.
ready for your next question?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. TM Kalyanan Gounder from Tamil Nadu has a unique distinction in history in connection with the Constituent Assembly. What was so unique about him?
I'm gonna need a hint on this one.
Okay. It has something to do with age, Anulipi.
Okay. Is he the oldest member ever?
No, unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Let's take Komel's answer on this.
Would it be fair because it had only now age would have two only factors. If he was not the oldest,
Yeah,
was he
take
the youngest? Because I'll
fine.
take the youngest choice.
Absolutely right. Yes, he was the youngest member of the Constituent Assembly. So, at the age of 27, this person became a member of the Constituent Assembly. And in fact, he's from Tamil Nadu and he joined politics at at a very tender age and did a lot and actually managed to get to this age. In fact, he was he just recently died. That is in 2020, he expired
Oh.
and very, very visionary in the place that he was.
Hmm.
So, Komel, you get 5 points again, and Anulipi, no problem. I mean, there's still a long way to go, and all of us have seen how the last round can change everything. The last two rounds, rather.
Yeah, none
Cool.
of these are Siddharth Malhotra questions. I want to point out.
So, Komel, can we move to you for the
Yeah, go
next
ahead.
one?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. In 1991, a natural occurrence took place here, which led to the visit of the Geological Survey of India's visit in 1993. In 2017, the National Institute of Oceanography observed heightened activity again. Which place is being spoken about over here?
I think I have an idea, but I'll take a hint. I'll take a hint.
Okay. So it has something to do with the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
This is all I knew actually. कि अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड्स होगा बट क्योंकि वहाँ पर probably there must be a volcano or something like that or something under the sea on the island. So something of that sort must have surely happened. But I'm not sure because मेरे को तो अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड पोर्ट ब्लेयर इतना ही पता है बाकी तो मुझे वहाँ कुछ पता ही नहीं है. My answer would be up to Port Blair. Probably is the place that is being talked about.
It's not Port Blair. Anulipi, you want to try?
I think there was a tectonic plate that they discovered, which there might be an underwater volcano. But I mean, I don't know which island. I can name islands. Have a look. Island, maybe. Let's say.
Do you want to give one? If there is one answer that you can give, Anulipi, what would be the answer?
You want the name of the place, right? Let's say Ross Island.
Okay, so unfortunately, both your answers are wrong. Although you were both very, very, very close to the answer. The answer is the Barren Island volcano.
I said volcano,
Yeah. So
but I
I
didn't get
was
the answer.
even Komel also said volcano, but I was
Yeah,
looking for this answer, Barren
island
Island
name.
volcano,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And I'm sure that in our geography textbooks they kept hammering this Barren Island volcano.
They
So
tried, but it didn't go.
Clearly.
cool. So both of you don't get anything for this, and the next question goes to you, Anulipi.
Yeah.
This will be the last question of the round for you, and then the the last question of the round will all with the eventual round will go to Komil. Okay, fine. So
Yeah.
the Dimar Kalia in Bengali and the Kalaki in Tamil Nadu are all made with what key ingredient?
Egg.
Fantastic. Yes, that is the right answer. Egg is the correct answer. So that gets you 10 points. And have you tried any of these two?
No, but Deem means egg in Bengali. So that is why I knew the answer.
So this was the Siddharth Malhotra question.
This is lucky. Yeah, this is the lucky question.
Nice, nice, nice. Good. So, I mean, both of them, when I was actually researching, both these pictures looked very yummy. And it's also that time of the day where one is a little hungry. So let's move on to the last question of the round. Uh, so, Anulipi, you have actually come back strong with this 10 pointer. And let's go to the last question of the round, which goes to Komel. And Anulipi, you have some comments for you. Komel, in the 1950s, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru would gift X to any foreign leader visiting India. In 2006, when US President Bush visited India, PM Manmohan Singh offered him X, inspiring an X trade deal between the US and India. What is this X?
I'll take a hint, Abhishek.
Okay. Anything going on in your mind, by the way? If I
I was earlier thinking that okay, PM Nehru used to give X to foreign leader. Then that same X is now being offered in 2006 to Mr. Bush and expiring a ट्रेड डील. पहले मैं सोच रहा था डील वो न्यूक्लियर डील होगी तो न्यूक्लियर चीजें तो नहीं देते होंगे गिफ्ट में पहले से. तो मुझे लग रहा है कि नहीं ये तो नहीं होगा. मतलब कुछ ऐसी चीज होगी जो हमारे पास ही बनती है और वो हम लोगों ने ट्रेड में अभी दी होगी. तो मैं सोच रहा था कि कुछ ऐसा हो, इसलिए मैं भी आंसर नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैं सोचा कम से कम हिंट ले लूं कि अगर कोई आइटम ऐसा लग जाए कि.
Correct. Fair point. So, Komel, it's a fruit that is being spoken about over here.
फ्रूट में तो मैं तो I'll take a guess. I'm not sure of the answer, so I'll take a guess. I'll take a guess on mango.
Sure. Are you like how confident are you?
I'm not very confident because I'm not too sure because पहले मतलब ये मैंगो एक्सपोर्ट का शायद नहीं होता था. आफ्टर अ पॉइंट दिस मैंगो एक्सपोर्ट थिंग आल्सो स्टार्टेड, सो आई बिलीव इट मे हैव स्टार्टेड. सो आई एम टेकिंग अ शॉट एट मैंगो. और वो वैल्यूएबल भी लग रहा है आइटम मुझे. मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है बाकी फल तो बाकी जगह मिल जाएंगे, मैंगो का ही ज्यादा ड्रामा है. तो मुझे लग रहा है मैंगो उस हिसाब से जा रहा हूँ मैं. नो नॉलेज बट जस्ट गेजिंग ऑन द सिचुएशन.
Cool. So most of the audience you can see here are answering mangoes. Rahul gave a fantastic answer of chai.
Chai pe charcha.
And Komel, yes, you are absolutely right. The answer is mango. And it is fantastic that how a small thing can lead to something so big, right? So cool. So with this, we come to the end of round one, and yeah, Komel, you're on 20 points. Anulipi, you're on 10 points. And before we go to round two, we have a question for the audience. Let's see what the audience question is. Who is the present Chief Justice of India? So there was someone who was sworn in recently, and audience, uh, please comment on who's the present Chief Justice of India. Let's see what your responses are. I am waiting for some responses, so let's see what they are. Meanwhile, you guys can just take a breather.
Uh, I'm a. I would not say, because let the audience answer this time.
So Rahul has a question. What happened when dignitaries visited in winter? So Rahul, when I was actually researching, so even when dignitaries visited in winter, they were given mangoes. So there was apparently there was a always a stock of mangoes which was there with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and he always used to only give mangoes.
The,
So Samir answers DY Chandrachud. So Samir, he was the recent yeah, as you said, ex Chief Justice of India. So guys, the correct answer is Sanjeev Khanna, and yes, Deepika got it right. So the answer is Sanjeev Khanna, and he was just recently sworn in on 11th November 2024, and apparently his tenure ends in May this year for some strange reason.
yes,
So
I
that's
think
a very short
that's
tenure for Chief Justice of India.
right.
Cool. So let's go to round two, and round two is Rahul actually puts it very nicely that even Burji also seems very uh, very very decent in front of this whole round. So uh, yeah. So as I'm putting it, you'll have some letters which are scrambled. You have to unscramble the letters to just orient your thinking in a certain direction. I will give you a theme, and all the words around those letters will be centered around that theme. Cool.
Yeah.
So since we have our up, and we have to have a question on the constitution. So the first question is on the constitution. Cool. So let's see what your four words are. These are your four words. Yeah, Komel, go ahead.
So I think first, the second one, liberty, justice, equality, and fraternity, or something like that, right?
Perfect. Yes, that's the right answer. And Komel, uh, these words are a part of what page of the constitution? If like no points
There
for
must
that,
be.
but
I'm hoping part of the preamble, probably.
yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yes. Fantastic, Komel. So these words are a part of the preamble of the Constitution. And as you rightly said, justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. So, as Samir puts it, that was faster than the flash.
So this was buzzing, is it? I thought it was done. My bad.
I think
Okay.
Abhishek, you did not mention about the clap or
Oh,
the
yeah,
hand raise this
I'm
time.
really sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Cool. So let's move on to the next question.
Hmm.
Uh, Film directors.
Okay.
Okay. So fastest finger first again. Sorry. So let's see what your four words are.
Oh my God. I've got three. Does that need to get all four? Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I have all four. Can I go?
Yep. Go ahead.
It's Anurag Kashyap, Vishal Bhardwaj, Maniratnam, and Yash Chopra.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Mm.
Yes, that is the right answer. So 10 points for you there. And that is Anurag Kashyap, Vishal Bharadwaj, Mani Ratnam, and Yash Chopra. So, any of you fans of any of these guys?
I think Anurag does a good job delivering
Mm.
real stories.
Yeah, yeah. Even Mani Ratnam also at one point
Maniratnam
was
also. Yeah.
quite good.
Mm.
And yeah, so, but all four of them very, very good. Even Vishal Bharadwaj also has come out with some really, really good movies. And yeah. So, let's move on to the next question. Let's see what the next theme is. It's festivals.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what the four words are.
Got it.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
Makar Sankranti, Pongal, Holi, and Lori.
Perfect. Yes, that's right. So it's Makar Sankranti, Pongal, Lori, and Holi.
Yeah.
So yes, so audience is also getting this right, and yeah, so it's not as so the unscrambling is not as complicated as it seems to be, right?
Not this time.
Cool. So let's see what your last word theme of this round is. It's
Hmm.
Ruskin Bond.
Very nice.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's see what the last four words are.
I know this. This is
Yep. Go on.
Mowgli, Bagheera, Kaa, and Sher Khan from Jungle Book.
Perfect. Superb. 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 Really, really good. That's Mowgli, Bagheera, Ka, and Sher Khan. So Anulipi, you are back in this round, and it was a very, very fantastic round for you. So
Thanks, Bhurji.
yes, even the audience is also getting this right, and fantastic stuff. So, any of you Jungle Book fans?
Yeah, I am.
I think it was something that started that animation thing with
Yeah,
imagination, with dialogues and all. I think it was beginning of
absolutely.
something different.
Yeah. This is an interesting question. I
No.
don't know the answer to the question. Anyone who's willing to answer can answer. And Rahul, if you know the answer, please mention the answer in the comments. I still remember that, in those days of Doordarshan, uh, Sunday 10 o'clock, I remember. Sunday 10 o'clock was Bonvita quiz contest.
Yeah.
And I think it used to come at 9:30 or 10:30 or something like that. I mean, Sunday was basically 9 a.m. onwards, like 9 a.m. I think some Mahabharata or something used to start, and it used to go all the way up to 11:30, and you had a string of things. So yeah, cool.
I know who
So
wrote the lyrics, but I don't know who. I mean, if I don't know about music composition, so I don't know what he's asking. Lyrics are by
so
Gulzar.
the answer, yeah, he's also written Gulzar only,
Yes.
and I think there's one error from my side over here which Akhil has pointed out, and Akhil, thank you. I'm really sorry about that. It's
Yeah,
actually Rudyard Kipling and not Ruskin Bond.
not
Yeah,
Ruskin
sorry.
Bond. Yes.
Thank you so much for pointing out. Thank you. So cool. And with this, we come to the end of round two. And Anulipi, you are on 50 points. And Komel, you are on 30 points. And you have seen how the last round can actually change everything. And the composer is actually Vishal Bharadwaj of the song. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I mean, this is really, really insightful. And I was not aware of this, and I'm sure a lot of others were also not aware. So thank you so much. So before we move on to round three, again, we have another question for the audience. And since we are on cartoon characters, this Indian comic book series created by Pran features a middle class, frail, elderly character. He had a dog named Rocket. Who are we referring to over here? I think this is very simple. I'm sure
Yeah.
the audience will get this. And
There's only one
Sameer
elderly
says
character.
Chacha Chaudhary. Rahul also says Chacha Chaudhary. Let's wait for some more answers. And in the meantime, guys, Chacha Chaudhary also had another friend. If you know his name, please put your answer in the comments. So yes, उसका दिमाग कंप्यूटर से भी तेज था. Mohit also says Chacha Chaudhary. Yes, Sabu is the right answer. Cool. So again, I think the Chacha Chaudhary comic book was available only, it was prominently available at railway stations.
Train stations. Yeah, yeah, railway stations.
Yeah, and it was like, like like a train journey would be incomplete without comics of Chacha Chaudhary and Amar Chitrakatha,
And
right?
Champak and Supandi.
Yeah, right, right. Cool. So let's move on to round three. जब साबू को गुस्सा आता था तो जुपिटर में ज्वालामुखी फटता था. Not at Barren Island. That was a good one. Rahul. Okay, Sameer talks about some Hollywood actor called Sabu. No, I've not, Sameer. I'm not sure if these two have as well. So if you know, so please share some trivia in the comments. We'll all be happy to read. Cool. So guys, let's move on to round three. And round three is an absolute game changer of a round. Okay. So here you'll have three clues. Okay. And before giving those three clues, I'll give you a theme. So if you're confident about the theme, you can choose to stake 25 points, 15 points, or 10 points. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you answer the question right in the first clue, right, you get 25 points. In the second clue, you get 15 points. In the third clue, you get 10 points. So how does this work? Let's say Abhishek comes across a theme X and he's very confident about it. At the same time, he knows that he can take the game away, or he can at least catch up, right? So he thinks he'll stake 10 points. And if he answers the question right in the first clue, so he gets the 25 points, which he's anyways going to get, plus the 10 points which he has staked. So that's a total of 35 points. And however, if he has staked some points and the answer is wrong, right? So how many ever points that he has staked, he loses those many points. Understood?
Yeah.
Cool. So
Cool.
let's start with Komel. Okay. And Komel, let's see what your first theme is. These are frailing icons. Okay. So would you want to stake something, or will you be happy to just play it safe in the first question and then take a
I'll
shot
play
on
it safe. I'll play it safe for the first round.
Cool. Okay. Superb. So let's see what your first clue is. This iconic thing was prominently featured in Aparna Sen's 36 Chauringi Lane, and Vidya Balan's Kahani. Audience, take a shot.
Because there has to be some frailing icon, right, related to
Yes,
this uh,
yes.
setup. I'll take another clue, Abhishek. If there's another clue, then I will
Cool.
take one.
Fine. Its decline began in 2009 when the Supreme Court mandated the scrapping of commercial vehicles greater than 15 years old.
Right. Yes, I think we are talking about the Kali Pili taxis in this case, and which were the ones which were dominantly shown in the Kolkata setup everywhere and in these both movies. And now I think they are being moved on to other vehicles. So I think Ambassador or Ambassador vehicle as the Kali Pili is being talked about.
Okay, let's see what the audience is telling you. Sami talks about the tram. He mentioned the tram first, rather. Rahul talks about Victoria Memorial. And then Rahul is Samir is right as always.
Yeah, it's the tram.
Samir changes his answer to Ambassador Taxi. Let's see what clue 3 is. It was manufactured by Hindustan
Mhm.
Motors Limited at its Hind Motor plant in Hooghly. And Komel, you answered Ambassador. And you're absolutely right. The correct
Correct.
answer is the Ambassador.
Mm.
And you get 15 points for getting this right. And with this, Komel, you can remember that you are 5 points behind Anulipi, right? Any of you have sat in these iconic
Yeah.
cars?
Yes.
Yeah, superb cars, no? Like it's very sad to see whatever has happened.
Mm.
Yeah, cool. So let's move on to the next theme, Anulipi. Let's see what
Yeah.
it is. Famous battles.
I'm not taking any points.
Cool. No problem. So in fact, you can afford to do that. So
Mhm.
superb. So let's see what your first clue is.
Yeah.
This battle was a last stand battle fought between the British Indian Empire and the Afghan tribesmen in 1897.
And tribes. Okay, I'll take a. Sure.
Okay, you'll take the next clue.
Yeah, I'll take the clue.
Okay. All the 21 soldiers involved in this battle were posthumously awarded the Indian Order of Merit, the highest gallantry award at this time,
Hmm.
before the Victoria Cross was established in 1911.
I'm trying to remember the name of the place.
You get
Is
15 points if you get this
yeah.
answer right in this clue.
And, and if I get it wrong, nothing. No?
No, you can opt for the third clue. No negative points because you have not staked anything anyways.
I think this is the Battle of Saragadi. That's my
You
answer.
want to you want to go for the third clue, or will this be your final answer?
Final answer. It's fine, even if it's wrong.
Okay, let's see what your third clue is, and then we'll move to the final
Okay.
answer, right?
Okay.
And we'll also see what your friends in the audience are saying.
Sure.
Kesri, a 2019 Bollywood movie, is based on this battle.
Mm.
Samir talks about the Akshay
It's
Kumar movie, and he also mentions about the Battle of Saragari, the same answer that you gave.
yeah.
Mohit is a little skeptical. He thinks it's the Battle of Plassey. And Anulipi, you are absolutely right. It is the
Yeah. Thank
Battle of
God.
Saragari, right? Fantastic answer. Okay, and that gets you to 15 points. And Anulipi, you are now at 65.
Yeah.
And Komel, you are at 45, right? So Komel, let's see what the next theme is. It is statues. Okay, something very interesting. And I enjoyed particularly researching about this question. So would you want to stake anything, Komel? Both
I'll
of you are
stake 10.
playing it very safe
I'll
right
stake
now.
10. I'll stake
Okay,
10.
wonderful. Rahul spoke, you listened. That's great to hear. So, okay, Komel. So you have staked 10 points, and let's see what your clue one is. This statue was sculpted by Sir Joseph Edgar Boehm and donated in 1876 by the industrialist and philanthropist Sir Albert Sassoon in commemoration of the king's visit to Mumbai in 1875.
I'll take another clue, Abhishek.
Okay, let's see what the next clue is. Audience, what do you think is the answer? Please put your answers in the comments. It is an equestrian bronze statue of the British King Albert Edward VII and is 12 feet 9 inches tall.
Okay. I think this is I think the Kala Ghoda statue at the, I think the Kala Ghoda one that is there, I think, because I think this is the one. This is my guess.
Okay, so is this going to be your final answer or do you want to see another clue?
No, I'll take it with this clue itself.
Okay, so Mohit says, again skeptical, Chhatrapati Shivaji. Kala Ghoda, Akhil says. Sameer says Kala Ghoda. Rahul says Kala Ghoda. Rahul had Flora Fountain. Again, a hilarious comment, one of the costliest places to park your car right now. So, Komel, your third clue is area is still known by this name, though the statue was shifted to Veer Mata Jijabai Bhosle Udyan in 1965. You said Kala Ghoda. And you're absolutely right, Komel. The answer is Kala Ghoda. Fantastic, right? And you stake 10 points. You got your answer right in the second clue, which means you get additional 15 points. So that gets you a total of 25 points, right? And with this, you are at 70 points, and Anulipi is at 65 points. Okay, so I must remind you guys that there are three more questions remaining. Okay, so the next one goes to Anulipi, then to you, Komel. So, Komel, you have one more question remaining, which will come to you. And
Right.
Anulipi, you have two more questions remaining.
Okay.
So, let's see what your theme is. Cool.
Yeah.
Banks.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not
so do you
taking
want to stake
No,
or will you still play it safe?
play it safe.
You have some people encouraging you, Anulipi. You can still.
We will save that for the last question if needed.
Fantastic.
The
Cool.
last, we could double or nothing.
Cool. So, let's see what your first clue is. Okay. This bank was founded on 7th September 1906 by a group of eminent businessmen from Mumbai and was under private ownership till 1969.
I think I know this, but this is what 25 points, right?
Yeah, this is going to be for 25 points.
Okay, maybe just for drama, I will take a chance. I think this is Bank of India.
You want to go ahead with this, or do you want to go with clue two?
I want to go ahead because this was a client in one of my past jobs, so I'm pretty sure it's Bank of India.
Okay, so let's see what the answer. Let's see what the audience is saying. Central Bank of India. Mohit says Dena Bank also. Rahul says Bank of Baroda. Uh, no one is really saying Bank of India. So let's see what your second clue is and the third
Hmm.
clue.
Hmm.
Second clue is this bank was among the first nationalized banks to establish a fully computerized branch and ATM in 1989. And the last clue is in its logo, one can see Bharat Mata in a circle and a star on the outside. Your smile says it all, Anulipi, and
You
you're
put the
absolutely
logo,
right. You're
you
like
put the logo on
grinning end to
PowerPoint
end.
so many times, then you memorize the logo.
Superb. So, yes, the answer is Bank of India, and fantastic answer, Anulipi. That fetches you 25 points. And, there are so many banks, right? So many PSUs, so many private banks. It could have been any of them. And the fact that you guessed it right in clue one is was absolutely brilliant, and
It,
it
yeah,
surges you ahead right now. So you are at 90 points, Anulipi. Okay.
yeah, this is Slumdog Millionaire, nothing else.
So this is 90 points. And Komel. Komel, so I'll just remind you, uh, this is the last question for you. Okay. And let's see what your theme is. You can decide then how much to stake. Okay. And audience, please feel free to encourage Komel. It is dance forms.
मुश्किल लग रहा है यार. वैसे वैसे स्कोर इज 70-90 ना राइट नाउ.
Okay, so Komel, you are right now on 70 points. Okay. And Anulipi is on 90 points.
Abhishek said encourage and Rahul is putting Komel no chance.
नहीं 25 स्टेक मतलब
You still have a chance,
एक्चुअली
yeah.
हाँ मतलब 25 स्टेक करने पे अच्छा चांस है, लेकिन मुझे लग रहा है डांस फॉर्म फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में आना, वो मुझे लग रहा है उस क्वेश्चन से गेम खत्म हो जाएगी, मतलब बिकॉज 25 स्टेक में तो -25 हो जाएंगे ना. तो मैं वो
This
हिसाब से
is
सोच रहा था कि स्टेक तो मुझे 20 करने चाहिए कि एटलीस्ट कंपटीशन इज अलाइव फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन एटलीस्ट.
this is one comment that you have to see, Komel, and it will leave you in splits. So
I mean, the audience should live stream if I get it at 25, bro. So much drama. बट मुश्किल लग रहा है मुझे कि मैं पहले अटेम्प्ट में उसको कर लूंगा, बिकॉज जो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है ना, फर्स्ट वाला हिंट, अभिषेक, आई हैव सीन लास्ट few quizzes also, it's quite generic except for Anulipi. I doubt anybody got it on the first for any of those. हाँ, पता नहीं,
true.
बिकॉज पहला वाला इतना काफी ब्रॉड रहता है आपका क्लू, और उस पे अनुलिपि ने गिस कर लिया पिछली बार, वो तो कुछ ज्यादा ही लेवल हो गया. बट एनीवे, सो आई
Yeah.
विल टेक 20, सो आई विल कीप द कंपटीशन इवन इफ आई गेट इट रॉन्ग, राइट. सो ठीक है,
We'll
वो
stay.
वैसे भी चलो
Let's take
20
25,
करते
15
हैं.
or 10.
हाँ,
25, 15 or 10.
एक काम करते हैं 25 ही स्टेक करते हैं, अब तो वैसे भी छोड़ दो, बात सही है, 25
Exactly.
करते हैं, दिमाग नहीं
You have,
लगाएंगे.
yeah. You
चलो
have nothing to lose, Komel.
चलो.
Chalo. Let's see what your first. Okay. So this dance form, considered to be over 2000 years old, is known to be Ekaharya, where one dancer takes on many roles in a single performance. Do you know the answer, Anulipi?
Yes.
मुझे तो 2 क्लू और लगेंगे लग रहा
No problem. You can try the second. Should I give you the second
है.
clue?
यस यस, सेकंड क्लू.
Cool. Patterns like Alarippu, Jatiswaram, Shabdam, and Varnam are associated with this dance form.
No idea.
No problem.
No
We'll go to
idea.
the
Clue
third
three.
clue. So in clue three, also, if you get it right, Komal, since you have staked 25 points, right? If you get it right, you get a total of 35 points, right?
Hmm.
Cool. So let's see what the third clue is. It originated in Tanjore in Tamil Nadu and was performed only in temples until 1930. I think this should give you a big hint, Komal.
पता नहीं यार मुझे एक्चुअली तंजौर तमिलनाडु the dance form that we are talking about के साउथ के काफी सारे डांस फॉर्म के नाम मैंने सुने हैं बट एग्जैक्टली कौन से में ये हो रहा है वो मुझे पता नहीं है.
I'm very nervous right now.
पता नहीं यार मुझे बिल्कुल भी आइडिया नहीं है.
If there is one answer you have to give, Komal, looking at all the three clues, what would that answer be?
पता नहीं मुझे साउथ के डांस फॉर्म में मतलब जो कुछ पता है उनमें से मैं कौन सा चूज कर मैं वो सोच रहा हूँ. मतलब मेरे पास तो मतलब क्लू से वो लिंक नहीं हो रहे हैं ऐसा. ठीक है मैं कोई तो एक साउथ इंडियन डांस फॉर्म मुझे मुझे लगता है हो सकता है मैं कह देता हूँ है ना. तो दैट वुड बी द वे फॉरवर्ड. ठीक है मैं कहूँगा कुचिपुड़ी मैं कह देता हूँ. अब पता नहीं मुझे सही है या नहीं है तो मुझे पता ही नहीं एक्चुअली हाउ इट इज कोरिलेटेड.
Okay. So, Komal, you've answered Kuchipudi. Unfortunately, that answer is incorrect. And the correct answer, Komal, I'm sure you would kick yourself, right? Because I'm sure it will definitely be top of your mind. Lipi, you may want to go ahead.
Bharatanatyam.
पहला वाला मेरा चॉइस वही था तो मैंने कहा नहीं यार
Exactly.
वो नहीं चूज
Sir,
करते हैं सेकंड
I
चूज
bet
करते हैं.
I know that. I know that. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you would have actually, just thought about what do I tell, right? Whether Kuchipudi or Bharatnatyam. Okay,
तो मैंने
so
कहा कि ये वाला चूज करते हैं.
good, Komal, no problem. So actually, you lose 25 points over here, and but kudos to the way you actually your participation and the way you're actually going about the whole thing. So Anulipi,
Yes,
last question to you,
yes.
and you can decide what to do.
Yeah.
UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
I don't need to stake anything. So
Yeah. So can
let's
we
go
move
ahead.
on? You're not staking?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Cool. This steam railway line was proposed by the British East India Company after it selected a hill station as a rest and recovery station for its soldiers in 1835.
There are no negative points, right?
No, no negative points.
This is the Darjeeling railway line.
You want to see clue 2 and clue 3?
Yeah, okay. Let's see clue 2 and 3 also.
Okay. It has 11
Yeah,
stations
go.
along its line,
That's it.
one of
Home.
which
I've
is
been
blue,
there. It's
the
Darjeeling.
second highest railway station in the world,
Yeah, I've been there.
and the last one is it offers breathtaking views of high waterfalls, green valleys, and the snow-capped Kanchenjunga range. And you
Yes.
answered the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway line,
Line, yes.
and the answer is the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. Fantastic, Anulipi. Yes, that gets you 25 points, right? Because you got the answer in clue 1 and you finish the quiz with 115 points, right? And Komel, unfortunately, you were right up there again and you lost it in the end and you finish with 45 points. Cool. So, but fantastic, guys. I really, really hope that you enjoyed this again. And thank you again for participating. And as you know, there are a lot of rounds in this that are still to continue. So I just hope you enjoyed yourself. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys again. And this was nice, crisp, and quick. Okay, and we finished just well within the time limit also of
Yeah.
6:15. So enjoy your weekend, and thank you so much once again for participating. And see
Thank
you
you,
Welcome.
again
Abhishek.
sometime soon. Thank you once
Yeah.
again to the audience. A little bit of comments that people are sharing. Uh, yeah, and on the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, yes, this song was very very famous.
Yes.
So yeah. So thank you, audience, once again. Rahul, Samir, Akhil, Mohit are always there, and it actually really means a lot to me. And look forward to seeing you all in the next quiz, like 2 Saturdays from now. And enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.